I have been on my computer this morning for, oh man, it must be almost 3 hours. And I've tried this shape and that shape, and I've thought, what can I do that's going to be a little bit more pleasing than this? And I've come up with this. And also I've decided, instead of having the oak rings the way I had them yesterday, I'm going to alternate them. They'd be like oak, mahogany, and so on, as shown here. However, I'm sort of getting ahead of myself, because what if my jumbo jaws won't fit my jumbo bowl? So I've got to get downstairs and measure them, because I can't remember the maximum size that they can handle when either doing an inside diameter or an outside diameter. Well, that's what I'm going to do right now. Now, I don't want to be over tightening these things because this is just aluminum as far as I know. So they just have to be snug here. So when I'm tightening it up, I want the slip clutch to engage and not strip these out. They don't have to be real tight. Now, I don't want to be opening these up too much, because then they'll not be too strong here if not enough of this metal is in the ways there. I think that's probably about it. I think I could go a little more, but I think that's about as much as I want to have it extended. Okay, let's measure it and see what we've got here. Okay, it'll go 16 inches on the inside of something and about 14 inches on the outside of something. Oh, by the way, one of the viewers drew my attention to something here. Now, mind you, I didn't know that. He was saying, notice how the end of your tape measure will go in and out. Well, the reason for that, of course, is to accommodate the fact of when you come up against something, it's going to measure it the same as if you were to go on the other side and hook onto it. It accounts for the thickness of this little tab here, which in my case isn't accurate anymore because it looks like it's been bent. Yeah, I've had this for going on 50 years. I can actually remember using it in 1970 because I remember having to replace the tape once. I broke it. And at that time they used to sell replacement tapes. And it was in 1970 that I replaced it because I remember why I had to do it and what I was doing at that time. Anyway, interesting. I use it every once in a while just for nostalgia's sake. So, if I want to have my base 16 inches in diameter, I'm not going to be able to use my jumbo jaws because the jumbo jaws will only grab something 14 inches in diameter. Now, that means I can use my faceplate, which is going to be a lot stronger and a lot truer anyway than the jumbo jaws. But I will be able to use the jumbo jaws to grab on the inside of the lip of the rim, and then for turning down the base, it should work pretty good. The realization of what a monumental task I've taken on here is beginning to set in when I actually started to draw everything out accurately. And I've got to have at least 240 different segments, and they have to be cut almost precisely. Now, there's no way I can cut something to a thousandth of an inch, So I'm gonna do a lot of trial and error. There's gonna be a lot of luck involved, or maybe I should say a lot of luck needed. Anyway, thank you for watching.